Hey, welcome back to the Big Rant Show. As always, thank you for joining me. If you could, hit that subscribe button down below, and let's get right to it. Now, a few months ago, Roseanne Barr was fired because of a tweet about Valerie Jarrett looking like a monkey. Roseanne has since said that she didn't know that Valerie Jarrett was actually African American. And so she was fired for that tweet. It's like, okay. I thought it was a little too much, but okay. But then a few weeks ago, James Gunn was fired from his movie Guardians of the Galaxy. And what for? Why was he fired? That's right, for some tweets. Some tweets he made a decade ago. Tweets that a decade ago he made, and a few years later he apologized for. He made lame jokes about pedophilia and other things like that. Were they bad? Yes. Should he have been fired a decade later for tweets he made 10 years ago before he was ever hired by said company? No. But he was fired. But I guess we're all past that now. It's just in the past. It don't matter, right? Nobody cares about that anymore, obviously. I mean, how pathetic is it to know that these two people were fired, and now here in America, it doesn't matter anymore. We don't give a damn. We don't care. We no longer care what people tweet. And some of you out there watching this video maybe sitting like, but Jake, what are you talking about? What do you mean we no longer care about these kind of things? What do you mean we no longer care about what people tweeted a decade ago or a few weeks ago? I'll tell you, the New York Times. The New York Times hired somebody who is clearly a bigot. She is clearly somebody who hates white people and white men in particular. Sarah Jeong. She made a number of tweets before being hired by the New York Times, basically demonizing and hating on white men. Just stop for a second and think about that. If this woman, let's just stop and think about it. If this woman was to remove the word white and put any minority's name in the place of white, then what would the world be saying about her? But since she's saying it about white men, it seems as if the New York Times don't care. Now I'm going to give you her tweets. I'm not going to edit them. I'm going to give you exactly some of the tweets that she has put out. And I'll let you make your decision on it. So let's get going. Dumbass fucking white people marking up the internet with their opinions like dogs pissing on a fire hydrant. And then a question she poses. Are white people genetically predisposed to burn faster in the sun, thus logically only fit to live underground like groveling goblins? I dare you to get on Wikipedia and play things white people can definitely take credit for. It's really hard. White men are bullshit. Number 2, no one cares about women. You can threaten the internet, or you can threaten anyone on the internet except cops. I just realized why I can't start watching Breaking Bad or Battlestar Galactica. The premise of both is just white people being miserable. Now that one isn't so bad. But let me take you to some of the ones that are a little bit more. She has one tweet. The whole tweet is hashtag cancel white people. And that's okay? That's okay, huh? Just imagine if that was cancel black people, or cancel Asian people, or cancel Hispanic people. And last but not least, oh man, it's kind of sick how much I enjoy getting how much joy I get out of being cruel to old white men. So basically, there she is, bragging right there in that last tweet about how cruel she is to old white men she may not even know. Yet, this woman was hired at the New York Times. She was hired at the New York Times. Of all people. And the New York Times is standing beside their hire. I believe the New York Times made a mistake, and they need to be called out on it. They hired an open bigot. She's openly in public, clearly made it clear that she is a bigot, that she hates white people. There are a lot of things in this world I put up with, but I will not be put up with people treating different races bad simply because you don't like them, or the falsehoods that go around. On this channel, I do my best to support every race, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, you name it. I try not to hate on any race at all on this on the content that I give you. Here I am. I give you the best content I can. I try to post the most, I try to be at least thoughtful when I post a tweet about political things or different things like that. But dear God, if I was to post something like this, YouTube would probably ban me. And so I don't quite understand the concept of how this lady was able to get a job over other applicants. Or was she just the only applicant for the job? As I see it, Sarah Jeong is a bigot. She is a racist, and that's the worst. Some of the worst things you can be in my mind is a bigot and a racist. And some people are going to sit there and watch the video and say, "Oh, she can't be a racist. She's a minority." Well, those tweets tell me otherwise. Cancel white people? How about hashtag cancel Sarah Jeong? That sounds like a better hashtag to me. Anyhow, this has been the Big Ranch Show. I've been your host, Jacob Keck. By the way, this afternoon I will be at a rally for Beto O'Rourke here in Nacogdoches, Texas. He's doing a town hall. I'll try to bring you some video footage of that tomorrow. If I can't do some live video or not, I would like to at least get something up for you from it. Of course, Beto O'Rourke, he is running against Ted Cruz here in Texas for Senate. If you're here in Nacogdoches, come out to the event, see what he's all about. I will tell you right now, he's better than that snake in the grass Ted Cruz any day of the week. Anyhow, I'll see you down the road.